Dana White has just announced a major fight for UFC 300, delivering on his promise. While the UFC 300 card is filling up, fans are eagerly awaiting the main event announcement, creating excitement and anticipation for the upcoming revelation.
All right, guys, I got two more fights for you for UFC 300. Jim Miller, 40 years old, is the all-time leader in UFC wins at 26. He's got the most UFC finishes in lightweight history at 16, and he's tied for most submissions in UFC lightweight history with Charles Oliveira at 10. And now he is attempting to break into the top 15 in one of the nastiest divisions in the sport. And he will be facing the guy that fights anyone, anytime, anywhere, Bobby Green. Bobby hasn't seen a scorecard in 2 years. His fights do not go the distance, and he's got 20 finishes, and his style is in your face, moving forward, pushing the action the entire time. This fight has been scheduled 3 times, but this is the time that matters. Another fight. 50 wins between them, 34 finishes, 2 of the best strikers in the sport, 2 of the most durable fighters in the sport, 2 of the most aggressive guys in the sport. Gaethje destroys all guys with leg kicks and power in both hands. Max is regarded by many to be the best boxer in the UFC and has made many top 10 guys look like they don't even belong there with him. 2 of the all-time greats in their division, and this fight will be 5 rounds for the BMF title. So, we got Bobby Green versus Jim Miller, Justin Gaethje versus Max Holloway, both at UFC 300. I'll see you soon.
Arman Tsrukyan's coach asserts that Charles Oliveira is more dangerous than the champion Islam Makhachev. Arman and Oliveira are scheduled to face each other at UFC 300, and the winner will subsequently contend against Islam Makhachev. Here is what Arman's coach had to say about the upcoming fight. "We don't have a title shot, yes, but we have a legend. A guy that's in my opinion more dangerous than Islam because he's dangerous everywhere. He's a good striker, he's an amazing jiu-jitsu guy. In my opinion, he's probably the best finisher in UFC history ahead of Royce Gracie, ahead of Damian Maia. So, we respect him a lot. We know we're up for a tough task, but I believe that Arman has the will. There's a few things that we think we're better at, and we're going to try and put that in our strategy. If Arman gets the chance to knock him down or take him down, he's going to take advantage of it. He's not going to be afraid or step back up, no way. He's going to go in there, be smart about it, don't play jiu-jitsu with him. Play MMA with him. To get a finish will be a statement to make sure that no one doubts that he's #1 contender because Gaethje lost to Charles. If we go there and finish Charles or even beating Charles, I think there's no way that they're going to give the title shot to Gaethje before Arman." The lightweight division proves to be the most entertaining division once again. With matchups like Oliveira versus Arman, where the winner will face Islam, and the winner of the Gaethje and Max Holloway fight is also expected to fight for title, this year is sure to be a busy one for the champion Islam Makhachev. Khabib Nurmagomedov's coach, Javier Mendez, dismisses rumors of his UFC return. Last week, there was a lot of buzz about Khabib making a comeback, but it turns out it was just fake news. Here's what his coach had to say about it. "This is from years ago, this is from before Khabib officially retired. Me talking about, well, I am training with him, this and that. So these guys are getting this clickbait and they're making news out of something that shouldn't be news, like what the hell? Leave Khabib alone. It's like, hey, he's retired, he's been retired. He never said he wanted to come back. He never talked to me about anything since he made his announcement over 2 years ago. People need to stop. It's like he's moved on with his life. He's done what he said he was gonna do. He says he was gonna be focusing on the fighters when they're around, when he's there. He never said he would work corners anymore, forever. But he has, as of yet, still not wanting to work corners. He spends time with his family, and he does business." Alex Pereira announced on his social media that he plans to fight Jamahal Hill next for the title. Despite people thinking it would be Ankalaev, and Pereira also previously stated that he wanted to defend against him. He now posted on his Instagram that he is focusing on Jamahal Hill. Here is what he said. "People, let's focus on what matters, which is Jamahal Hill. And then I'll focus on breaking another record and doing 2 title defenses in shorter time possible." Even though it seems like Pereira's path is leading towards Jamahal Hill, the last word is still with the UFC. Ankalaev also delivered a spectacular performance last week, and he might step in against Alex Pereira as well. Who do you think deserves title shot more, Ankalaev or Jamahal Hill? Thanks for watching. If you're a fan of MMA, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you never miss an update. Also leave a comment below with your thoughts on today's news. Keep supporting the sport, and we'll see you in the next one.